everyone, my full name is Ngọc Duy Nguyễn, student ID S224916133. So today I will introduce you my project called Pomodoro timer. So Pomodoro is a study technique where we study for 25 minutes and break for 5 minutes. So before I run this program, I would introduce some key features here. So firstly, I declare some necessary variables, including the time modes, to store the different modes of the timer, the struct for task, so it will be the name of task and its status, is it complete or not, and the struct for bottom as well. So I create an interface, so it needs some bottom. So bottom here is including its label, it means its name and the area and its color. And then one special thing here is I use the factor. You can think it's easy that factor is the type of dynamic array where you can add tasks many times you want. And I set the current mode is focus at the first time. And I create a timer called Pomodoro. So timer is one of the timers. When we start, it will count into milliseconds. And in my program, there are two main functions. So the first one is that the reset timer. So in this function, when we call it, it will set the timers by on the different modes. So for focus is 24, short break is 4, and the long break is 14 with 59 seconds, and reset the timer. And in the update timer, if the timer is not paused and 1 second have passed, it will reset the timer, and the number of seconds will minus by 1. And if 1 minute have passed, it will minus the minutes counts by 1 and set the number of seconds to 59. And if the minutes is equal to 0, it will automatically change into the short break and start the timer automatically. Draw bottom and click bottom is the two functions to help us to interact with the bottoms. And for task management, there are some key functions here. The first one is to add tasks. The second one is to search tasks. It will return the index of task, and remove tasks, update tasks, and mark tasks. So mark task is used as when we input the index of tasks, it will mark that task to the complete. Because I want to visualize the timer, so that I create something called process bar. So in the process bar, for each section, one of the part of the process bar will change its color, so that it can be easy for a learner to keep on track. So to do that, the first thing that I do is I get the total seconds, and then I will calculate the elapsed second, and to calculate the elapsed second. And finally, is the process ratio, is the percentage between the elapsed second compared to the total seconds. And I will use these values to draw the process bar. And in the main function here, the first thing that I do is that I open the window called Pomodoro, and I start the timer. So it's this code here is to decide the bottom, and the main one is in the while loop. So the first thing that I will do is we will call the update timer. So at this time, because the spout is due, so that update timer will not run now. until we press the button on a start button, so that this will change the pause into false and the update timer will run. So for each second, the update timer will update the min count and the second count, and it will pass into the parameter of format timer to change it into string and display into the screen by using the draw text method. So now I will run the program. Yes, this is the overall of the program. So that initially we are in the focus state. So and you can see that the Pomodoro is not running until we press the button start. And when it's running, we can pause it. Yeah, it's not running now. And if you want to reset the timer, we can put the preset. And we also can change in between tasks, between modes like soft break and long break, focus, soft break, long break. And this also changes the timer as well. So for task management, there's a lot of options here. You can either add tasks, update start, delete, and mark tasks. So firstly, I will add some tasks like do math, enter. Yes, you can see here, working on it. And then we can add some stars like do history, working on it. Yes, and start the Pomodoro. And you can see that's the process bar running now. And finally, so we can delete that, like I want to delete the first start. Yes, delete already. And then I want to mark the first start is complete. The first start is 1, complete. And this is the overall of my Pomodoro timer, so that if you have any questions, leave comment below and I will be pleased to answer it. Thank you.